Hi, my Tubies, my TikToker, SheilaTruelove here with you this fine Sunday. What time is it? It is 3:57. What am I going to have for dinner today? I don't have a clue. I don't know. Yesterday I went to the Aloha Crab, celebrating my friend's birthday. We had the time of our life, honey. Ooh, chow, chow, chow. It was so good. Anyway, what you're about to hear, this is a woman. You could hear the hurt and see the hurt in her. She has been holding on for some man to to marry her after 12 years. And now she's asking Steve, please help me. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't know. But anyway, even you could tell that even when she's listening with closed ears because her heart wants what it wants. You invest 12 years. Why on earth would women do all of this? I don't know. But let's listen to Steve. I'm a Capricorn. Steve Harvey is a Capricorn. Let's listen in.
And I just got out of a 12-year standing relationship. My boyfriend walked out on me for a younger woman. So, fast forward, during my healing process, he called me and asked me could he come back home with the promise of we're going to get married, we're going to do all these things together. Steve, he walked out again. So, Steve, how do I avoid this from happening? Because I really do want to find love. I do, but it's kind of scary and it's scary and shaky these days.
Okay, now we're going to get into what you, because I listen real careful to women. You said he was your boyfriend for 12 years.
Yes, he was.
What 53-year-old person needs a boyfriend?
I don't want a boyfriend. I want a relationship that will turn into something long-lasting and loving.
But listen, 12 years is a long time.
Yes, it's a long time.
But it didn't escalate because you didn't require that it escalate. You allowed to be his girlfriend for 12 years. So what you should have done the first and the second time when he came back was lay down your requirements. All you got to do is lay them down. If a man loves you, he going to give you what you want.
Yeah.
You wanted to be married within the 12-year period. Right. Somewhere around year 2, you should have said, okay, what is this? What do we have? The 6 months, you should be saying to somebody, where is this going? If it's not the answer you want, then you need to lay out a directive. Well, this is what I want for this to continue. But a lot of women are afraid to say that because they think he'll walk away. I'd rather him walk away at 6 months than to wait 12 years and roll out the door. So see, listen, the second time he came back, you let him back and he did the same thing because you had the same behavior. You allowed this behavior. The second time, if you want back, this is what I need for you to come back.
It was the promise that we were going to get.
No,
That's
promise.
I let him
Did you get a ring? Did you get a date? Did you set a date? Did you pick out a wedding gown?
No.
Did you shop for a venue? Did you pick out a menu? Did you get your bridesmaids?
No.
Damn this promise.
Okay.
Stop letting guys hang you out on promises.
Okay.
And another Capricorn has spoken. Stop letting these men string you along. Like I said, you can see that this woman, she's not listening with open ears. She's listening with closed ears because she wants what she wants. She wants to be married, whatever the hell. Like he said, I'd rather you leave in 6 months and string me along for 12 years. That's insanity. Another thing that I appreciate what Steve says is women have got to stop listening to what men say. Men could talk a good game. I've met some men who they got the gift for gab, sweetheart. Pimp talk, pimp daddies. But every time I hear a man talk, let me tell you the first thing that comes to my mind. When I find a man who's a smooth talker, the first thing that comes to my mind is the serpent in the Garden of Eden. How was Eve deceived? Words. That's why I be careful when people say their love language is words of affirmation. Be careful with that one, honey, because you're a pimp's favorite target. Okay? Words. Eve was deceived by the things she was told. Women are audio. They get turned on by the things they hear. Men are visual. Okay? But women have got to stop believing what these men tell them. I don't believe nothing you tell me if you can't prove it. If you can't back it up or I don't see any evidence, I don't believe nothing you say. I'll be going along like, yeah, wow, that's nice. That's lovely. Yeah, he be thinking I believe in him. I don't believe a damn thing you say. Half of what they say, I don't believe it. And the other half, that's suspect. If you can't prove it, like I had my ex, he was all talk, all this Gucci, but his words and his actions, it didn't match. You got all these Gucci words and all of this, I'm going to do this and all of this, but I'm looking at your actions, baby. I don't give a damn about what you say. Focus on what you see them do. And you notice also how Steve said, when a man loves you, baby, he's going to give you whatever you want. I got this other video on Facebook. I got to post this. I got to post it, y'all, because this man says, girls, when a man wants you and he's after you and he's no doubt, he have no problem. He pull out a wallet. He opens up that wallet. That's how a man shows you. He's not telling you that he loves you. He shows you that he loves you. He said, the other man was saying, anytime a man is cheap and stingy, he ain't feeling you, girlfriend. He's cheap. He's stingy. No. A man is a natural born provider. That's a man. Just like a woman is a natural nurturer. She's a natural cheerleader for you. She's a natural soothing you, comforting you, motivating you, inspiring you. That's natural when a woman loves a man. She's going to uplift him. She's going to take him to the sky and beyond. She's going to put so much belief in him that there's nothing you can't conquer, baby. Once you set your mind to it, it's as good as done. She's his biggest cheerleader. That's her position. His position is to open that wallet. Yes, you do. I don't know, that sounds like a chicken head, but that's my love language when it comes to a man. It's gifts. Gifts and acts of service. My children, quality time you spend with me in acts of service. My friends are acts of service. Mine has never been touch. Some people is touch and feely and words of affirmation and that kind of thing. That's not my love language, but everyone is different. And I respect that. I love you anyway, regardless. You know, I don't mind people having a different viewpoint than mine, because some people, if you don't feel the way they feel, see things the way they see it, they're ready to cut you off, throw you in the garbage, what have you. You don't need those people in your life anyway, because they're controlling and they're crazy. So you don't need them, okay? But anyway, like Steve said, 12 years sitting around here waiting for some man to marry. What? Another thing, marriage is not for everyone. Women have got to understand that. Some women say, I've been praying and praying forever for God to send me someone. He already answered you. He said, no, sweetheart, marriage is not for you. I'm going to keep you for myself. You're going to be Jesus Christ's wife. Like, I'm the wife of Christ. And he's the best provider. Girl. Let me tell you. He's the best provider. He's the best leader. He's the best teacher. And he's protected me. He have removed people, dangerous people. He just protects me like you've never seen protecting before. You see, I don't need to look to no imperfect, fleshly man to be those four things: leader, protector, provider, and teacher. I don't need that. Jesus got all that. But there's still some women out here who still want that. I think you're a freak for punishment. You want to sign up to be abused mentally, emotionally, financially. Why? But it is what it is. Some women are still with hopes of that. And I want to reiterate and put emphasis on it. And I want to say it again and again and again. Marriage is not for everyone. Okay? So you can pray and talk until your tongue bleeds and your tongue hurts. If Jesus is saying marriage is not for you and you still go out there and pick somebody and it blows up in your face, it is what it is. Hard head. The Bible says what God has put together, let no one pull apart. Do not become unevenly yoked with unbelievers. Anyone who's not on Jesus Christ's team, I don't care what religion they are. Jesus Christ created us all. I don't care what you're, Buddha, Hindu, what. Jesus created us all. Whether they believe it or not, that's their choice. Well, it's on you. But it is what it is. And you don't become unevenly yoked. Anybody who's not an ambassador, a representative for Jesus Christ, you don't need them in your life. You don't. You want to be happy. You don't want PMS, pain, misery, and suffering. You don't need it, baby. All of that crap, it accelerates aging. We're not trying to look old. I know I'm not, child. Anyway, I love you. Stay prayed up. And don't be a fool. Single also does not mean being alone. There's such a thing called the sisterhood. I'm building one over here. I live in Albany, New York, and I'm trying to build a sisterhood. I got a meetup. I got the Meetup app, and I just started it last week. Every other Thursday, we meet at the mall, and it's going to be women empowering women, women having a good time, talk about the week. What are you going through? Let's go to the eat. And we do that best, eat. And we can shop. We at the mall. We can do movies. What the hell? We already here. Right? So you don't have to be alone. I love you.